Hajia4Real doesn't qualify to be called a musician. She has no musical talent. Kwaisey P. Finally, it seems Kwaisey P is speaking some people's mind. Now, let me go this way. I quite remember when Hajia4Real had this beef with Sarkodie. Hajia4Real did Sarkodie for almost 2 to 3 years, and everywhere it was quiet because by then Hajia4Real was this month will be brave. So I quite said no be anti me there and kasa. Then yeah, that was sorry. Sarkodie say your friend is saying this one of the Hajia4Real advice. Look, all radio stations, all TV stations. In fact, Peace FM, no, me man.
That's right.
No, back on
Father Dixon.
The hosting morning show, no.
Chairman Sifaka.
Onukra, Omuka, and you know what's them down upon.
So no, that had Sarkodie.
No, but usually no one yes, sir. I mean, beef there from home.
Yeah, sure.
But they spoke about it. Then I heard them phone say, yeah, not just someone man for bosom person woke about Muntimine there, or Muntimin can decide the kind of workers. Aha, so with you because not all rappers, musicians will be aha, like then can't. Now this issue, you know, a lot of people have been saying, we know onim to any idea, and to Kwaisey P boss. So now Kwaisey man for say, I did say there's how Kwaisey people are now hiding behind Kwaisey P. Almost say, nah, it be so. I say no, be so over there. Obeka, who is saying?
Mixed feelings, you know, because I love high life. I'm a die-hard Kwaisey P fan.
Okay.
So not trying to, but you know, on a normal day, you want him to do things that you love. So when he goes their opposites, is a little problematic. I disagree with Kwaisey P totally.
And yes, somehow, but totally.
I mean,
wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hajia4Real doesn't qualify to be called a musician. She has no musical talent. Kwaisey P. Okay, continue your point.
So I repeat, I disagree totally with my very own Kwaisey P.
Okay.
You and I know, Reverend Tom, that music is not always about talent. We've had superstars who had no talent, but they made it. And we had super talented people who are still in the studios with no hits, no relevance.
Let me chip in this artist from UK. The thing goes. Why don't know? The part. Yeah, the power figure now.
Not this comedian guy.
Yeah, the part. This song was everywhere in the world. I mean, it's blue, but I quite say that. Can we say he doesn't have talent because
Big Shaq.
Big Shaq. So I don't know. What for example, Mr.
This was like a global hit.
I'm not making it through. You know, more musical talent. I say in your.
But if it's all about talent, like I mean with football, talent are in a womb. Baby, almost young Mahumbo.
Okay.
So if you say Hajia4Real doesn't have no talent, and so she doesn't qualify to be called a musician, I think it's unfortunate.
So let me just say this way: he could have said she doesn't qualify to be called a musician. No, he could have said she has no musical talent, but I mean she's qualified to be a musician because Charlie, who is a musician? Big Shaq, is he not a musician?
Whether she has talent or not, whether she qualifies or not, that statement Kwaisey P did was so unnecessary.
No, I mean let's be real. Let's not try to talk that.
What is the realness trying to mean? The realness in the saying her songs are okay. You've listened to some of her songs. What do you think? You personally, what do you think?
Well, I like some of them.
I mean, beautiful productions from her, beautiful videos.
Recently, we even saw her live performance, and
I watched and see the way everybody was impressed. Hajia4Real doing live performance. How many of the so-called talented people do live performances and they are appealing like?
But who am I to argue with Kwaisey P, who is a musician, who has been in the business even before I was born?
Well, there's Lumba, who's bigger than Kwaisey P. Lumba hasn't spoken about Hajia4Real, so who's Kwaisey P? On that.
Honestly, another one. Honestly, another type. You know.
The point I'm making is they are the conjunctures. They are matching this. You know, they haven't spoken about
Hajia4Real.
And she says, Sani Bekan, they are in a Kwaisey P doesn't qualify to speak about because they are bigger people who are quiet. The alpha and omega of this story is Kwaisey P has goofed totally. He should apologize to Hajia4Real because let's be sincere. The young one is doing well.
Okay.
Since she released
it's not about doing well. Also need time.
So now, but okay, so she has released good songs. She performs good, better than some of those so-called talented musicians. So what are we saying?
Anyway, but for me, I feel like if so. she has no music talent, which is true because listen, for me it's a method point where I'll agree that music talent, because she wasn't Nancy and not so the talent but I mean she qualified to be a musician because musician there what me upon your mama will be this
engineer Bobby that's our time and year one as well.
Yes,
what are you talking about?
So for the qualification as a musician A plus
What's he saying? We should stop that. Let's encourage people who are doing well.